Primordial Law Foundation for Justice. When did you become a justice fighter? You are an impostor. Cover crime. Fool. They are saying when a case is with the command, he is killing. It's a natural thing for homicide case to be domiciled with the state command. But if you realize or you are a party to it, or you are an interested party, if you know that the case is not done well, you can request that it should be moved to a higher command. Lower command, it can be taken to a higher command. So the public should just accept it and say, since it cannot go anywhere, then it's until we exhaust the chains of command. Then the public will face the police in a protest. But before the public can protest against this, we'll ensure that, as an NGO, we have exhausted all the hierarchies. But it will be your commissioner of police is trying to sweep under the carpet a homicide case, despite this new lead. If you write a petition to a higher command, which AIG or IG, they will look into it. That is the reason why there is AIG's office, so that you will checkmate the activities of the command under you. That's why they put 2 police commands under him, under the AIG. Lagos State Command àti Ogun State Command. Torí pé ní tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ṣe dáadáa, you can lodge complaint to the higher command. Tí ẹ bá rí pé wọ́n ṣe dáadáa ní IG, you go to the IG. Tí IG náà bá wá join wọn tó fẹ́ sweep case Mohbad under the carpet, then the public will take to protest and say, ọlọ́pàá gbóyin, we are facing you together. It is still the power of the public. But come on, everything is, let's protest. That's why you must exercise all this hierarchy. And the same thing with courts. If you go to any court, number one, first thing is, if you think a judge is attending to your case and there is conflict of interest, you can ask at any stage of a trial that, my lord, I don't believe what you're doing, I don't trust. You write an application to the chief judge of that particular jurisdiction. That judge, don't shake case me, I suspect that she's going to be biased, there is conflict of interest. Toripe, bye. If your reasons are germane, they will withdraw and say, judge, stay away from the case. Then they will reassign the case to another person. But if that is not the case, the judge ever share join attorney high court or magistrate court. If you are dissatisfied, or even if it's federal high court, if you are dissatisfied, you have the right to go to the appeal. If the appeal courts only include judges matter, in some cases 5, but minimum is 3 judges. Not first court 1. If you think those 3 today join another, you can take it to the Supreme Court, 7 judges minimum, and they look into it and say, they didn't take the case well. It doesn't mean that you just fold your hands. You can't fold your hands. It's your alienable right. Why would some terrible people be coming on social media to educate you that, then when it is Lagos State Police Command, and then if they are not doing well with what we are seeing, I wrote petition to Panti, which is still the Lagos State Command. The Adura wrote petition to the Commissioner of Police, which is still the same command. What are they in the same evidence and everything? They said they are not going to look into the aspect of the video. And thank God, thankfully, the charges are with me. Nothing to even show that they process Adura on the confession or even the Damola. Nothing to show that they even make attempt to look into the video. And I went further because I will not accept that kind of defeat. That kind of machination cannot work for somebody like me. At the end of the day, this terrible criminal went about, you are parading yourself as an activist, as a human rights NGO, which is actually false. No, you're going to pay for this. Oh, sorry, no. I don't know. But I'm going to be giving you, I'm giving you till 11. You are free to go there. They will show you in the file. Are you I'm saying? The warrant of arrest. I've got right. I'm going to post now. You're going to see that the video Timoshe at Kutano, at the airport, at the AIG, at the OC in charge of that particular department, at the officer don't process. So I'm going to be posting so that you guys can see on your own. And that is it. But that man must go to that place 11. Because all this kind of nonsense needs to stop. And I don't want to hear, Mr. Yomi, can we beg you? Can you just take away the case? Am I done with the automatic time? And you can see that I've given this man long rope. I've given him enough long rope. I am not in his league for anything. In this particular case in Baloy, man, you need to come back to lay offer. Okonganusi, and you just want to attach yourself in peace. And by Bitolo I see, you are still messing around, turning your camera and doing nonsense. Or if you start packaging, I have an account pinned to my page. I have like, what kind of nonsense is this? Because we were not there. Mo bóyá ṣé ó gbé kò gbé orúkọ ẹni tó wà lókè àbí fọkọ lẹ́ẹ̀gan bóyá máa ń ṣe kò ń kéré ẹ̀wò kejì náà ṣé ó gbé dìnnà ó gbé orúkọ ẹni tó wà lókè ẹ̀wò kẹta iná bóyá wà mú ọmọ àbí sorry don't worry I'll find a way around it now. I cannot even believe that an NGO that is not, you are not even allowed to operate yet. No certification, no approval. I've recorded all his stuff. And we're going to meet in court. We will meet in court and trust me. Anyway, Osuala. Call on my colleague. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kò sí warrant of arrest àbí wọ́n mọ̀ pé gbogbo ni ṣé irú àwọn eléyìí ẹni tó ní lawyer tó kọ petition lọ́bẹ̀. The petition they wrote was to actually stop that they should not arrest her. You are coming out to lie. She doesn't want to be arrested. Saying that, oh, the case is domicile. I said, what are you talking about? Responsible for a serious domestic violence that looks like it is what actually killed Mohbad. And you're telling a whole AIG, we're calling the power. The police command with different operational department, gbogbo department to our operational, need any force headquarters, no amen. And you are deceiving the public and making a mess. It's already reactor to engage. It's not in your anyway. Osuala. Unte wa kiri yẹn. Unte wa di ṣe wúrà. Ẹni pé máa padà rí. Cause ele ade mo wo láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mo fọgbọ́n ṣe pé justice and they will go. But everybody now thinks it is now their liberty. Hey, to one more line to a cross. You're telling me I can go anywhere and raise alarm. If they invite you honorably and you refuse to answer, and I know certainly as a complainant, the police have been to court to say, this person that refused to answer us, we need to go and obtain warrant to pick her anywhere. Even mobile sources that go more help any. A lawyer should have challenged me and say, you are lying against her, you are lying against the police that there was no warrant. You only go on social media and you are castigating, subjecting me, you are cyber stalking. Charles, I'm a woman in the warrant of arrest. Abere pale lo ba nse pẹ̀lú wo kini ta ṣe. When it is time, we will more. So guys, don't forget, 27th, you need to turn up. Let's turn up. Let's turn up and
Hey babe, please help me recharge your time.
I don't know how you did your Valentine's yesterday, but I know.
What?
We're going to battle around. Say enjoy around that.
Versus Red on United 2-0. Stop playing Mohbad, turn through the opposition and keep their working. Unbelievable rainbow foot from Mohbad. Ronaldo's going to struggle to recover from that one. Mohbad takes a shot from outside the box. It is a goal. It is a goal. Fantastic football from one of the greatest in the game. Mohbad of the Valiants, overcoming the greatest.
If I play football, I go bench him. Bench him. Bench you not double.
No Shepeteri, no Shaku Shaku,
no Shepeteri, no Shaku Shaku.
All right, we're preparing a very standard stage performance, concert standard on the 27th, together in a very secured, maximum security. All lovers of hip-hop music, all the fans of Mohbad, all those that sympathize, empathize, parents, children, don't come. Parents, teenagers, you be free to come. Everybody, let's turn up and let's make our voices heard. It is when we come together and the public and the government, they see that, look at the seriousness in the faces of these people. Look at, báwo lè ṣe expect kí governor rí àwọn ọmọ ìlú kọ́ máa bèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ governor pé a ní nǹkan ẹ̀ bá ṣe. See, the governor is not interested in covering up this case. The governor of Lagos State is not willing to sweep it under the carpet. Aboti bá gbìyànjú, kò ṣe pé there are no forces. Irú criminal tó ń pè rẹ̀ lárí kíní kan yẹn, owó ló ń wá. Now he's saying he wants to start working with some certain set of people. You know that these ones are gluttons. And at the end of the day, they will keep changing their principle depending on who they are dealing with. And at the end of the day, social media and fire gba dọ̀tí gbogbo àjọ wà lórí same page. You now look at, you need to check the status, the integrity of people fraternizing and relating with this person. Because they will look at it and say, this person has no credibility. Quickly is changing. Anything is changing. Only I call some officers. And you are now asking me to publish the name. Can publish the name of the department here? Look at this one. What do you think you are? Do you think we'll reason along? We have an opportunity or a dictionary and so it can be acting smart but not clever. I should publish warrant of arrest. Individual warrant of arrest. But it's on my case, it's on my complaint. They must tell me the process. Yes, the person you complain against, we've invited this person. Okay? Are you covering for that person? No, the police will never cover. We've invited her. It was an official invitation. Why are you now writing and asking that they should take action? But even your lawyer, all of them, you all back case no. If eventually she's able, whether she turned herself in or the police bring her in, she's still going to come in. she will come in. She will come and answer to things that the police need. Whether she has a case to answer, she will go or she will not go. That's the secondary. Because Allah decide. But when I will sit down and the police will tell me that they invite somebody, any year they're down, any year they're right, let's mark down. Make it make sense to me. How will I keep? It should make any sense in it. Because police invited, I didn't invite her. So if police now invite somebody and the person says, I cannot come, and then the police will tell me as a complainant, do you think it makes any sense? Look at this criminal coming to social media and telling people, yes, she's a caller, his domicile at Kiniko. Is that not even if you're not going to come, if you don't want to answer to them, or you don't want to do whatever nonsense you want to do, they invite you, you must still come first. If they don't have rights, that's what I want to say. If they don't even have the jurisdiction, that is, if you think the AIG does not have jurisdiction on a case that a lower command is doing, Emma Fool, a higher command is attending to a case, and you are telling a commissioner is attending to a case, and you are telling a whole AIG that he has no jurisdiction on the case, and under the same police command. No, it could make any sense. Stop misleading the public. And now, even if you think you want to tell the AIG to his face that, sir, you might senior the commissioner of police, but you don't have jurisdiction on that case, you have to go and tell him and say, you come there. You now sit in your house and one terrible criminal who is jumping from one person to the other, anyone that favors him, you will look at Shamaro Bambi. You are not even a qualified NGO. And those steps you have taken with the name of that NGO will send you to prison. I am telling you on my honor. I will not only write my petition, I will post it here, and I will go to that CAC. For you doing this nonsense and trying to mess up with a serious case like this, not with somebody like me. I don't talk without. I will tell you what I want to do and I will still do it. I will tell you. You will regret you ever crossed my line. You will regret. I've said my own and people will see it clearly. You sat down and make a mess of a serious case. No problem. I don't care who they are working. I don't care. I don't care. Kind of nonsense. What an effrontery. The law is the law. If until they approve you and say this is your certificate, you dare not operate with that name and start flaunting it to the public. You can call the moment you start engaging the public with it, you want to engage the bank. And then for you to deceive the police that you are a registered human rights organization by writing them, asking them to take action, that police, you go back to them and you explain to them. By the time we tell them you should bring your certificate, we are accusing you of this. Then you come out, okay, this lady, whatever you wrote us with, is it a registered human rights organization? Can we see the certificate? Can we see your registration? Who are your board of trustees? We want to see them. Because we have questions for them. That's when you know you are a terrible criminal. To shemubi idiot will be. I'm also an opportunity going to be there. A person on social media, I'm a balabala. My dad will call me anyhow. Do you think I belong in your league? Ṣé ní tọ́lọ́pàá pé tí ò dáhùn kò ní fẹ́ sá kúrò ní Nàìjíríà kó kọ́ bàbá mọ́ òun kí wọ́n dákẹ́ kí n dákẹ́ kọ́ sọ pé kí àwọn ọmọ bàtà àwọn ọmọ ní làwọn ṣiṣẹ́ kọ́ lọ. Hello? Hello, good evening. Who is on the line, please? Who is on the line, please? From where? Who do you want to speak? Please. Can you please talk to me later? I'm actually busy now. Justice Mohbad, jẹ́ kí n rí dọ̀tí gan. 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 Justice Mohbad, jẹ́ kí n rí I will not. The only thing I will never do is to regret coming in. You guys won't push me to that level. But I know by the end of this whole stuff, justice will be served, and I'll get myself cleaned up, and I won't make such mistake. Whatever you want to give, suddenly you want to work with this. Then that kind of a person, kí ni gbogbo rubbish tẹ̀ ṣe? Ṣáwọn yóò ní integrity around. Somebody is there in the morgue. To bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo harmonize database wa ni, I won't need to go that stress. But I will draw serious attention to this warrant of arrest. Oh, the lobby koko. If not, what give them a machine border? Immediately they have the warrant of arrest, they will publish it on all stuff, and then they'll get back. With the money certificate. Wumi, don't give Africa ya Mohbad. Ele ma lawo yin kò ní kankan tó lè ṣe fún yín. Ó kàn bobo yín kò sí kò lẹ́nu bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ní kankan. Wọ́n ò mọ̀ rí. Ẹ bá kó fún ẹ kò gbé sówó yín ni. Àwọn lọ́yà yín gan ẹni pa àwọn lọ́yà yín gan ò lè dùn. Gbogbo nǹkan tó kọ lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn mi sòótọ́ fún yín. Torí pé mi ò ráyè wà lápẹ̀lẹ́ anybody ni èmi ṣe tèmi ni. Gbogbo letter of competition against me igbó rere. Whether you like it, Wumi, Cynthia, whether you like it or not, the best way is to walk in there. You are needed. A warrant of arrest is on you, signed and approved by a judge. Quote me anywhere. Let your lawyer challenge. They've given you your right to appear, to answer questions. You cannot tell AIG that you can't answer him. To request a lower person in the same police force, the case, is an insult. Whoever is telling you not to respond to that, they are destroying your opportunity of getting reasonable bail condition. Bó ṣe lọ yìí, tó bá padà máa gbé ẹ, ó máa padà ó yìí máa gbé ẹ. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ máa rí ẹ máa gbé. Tó bá gbé gbogbo àwọn tó dúró ní dúró ẹ̀ ní dúró táìmù yẹn. Tó rẹ̀ kẹ́ ti rí inú fíìmù tẹ́mi máa ń ṣe pé mo ráyè wàhálà yẹn. You are telling níbi tẹ́mi ọ̀nà máa mú wa. Also, it's the position. An assistant inspector general of police. This same police, Nigeria is one. Oda bi ki supervisor ma ṣe case lọ́wọ́. Ki general manager ni ẹ lọ gba file wọn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ko ni to nígbà tó yẹ pé supervisor ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó bá ti supervisor ma ṣe general manager ò lè gbà àfi chairman company nìkan. General manager, the same company, same organogram. Police force is one, but there are commands, force headquarters, zonal headquarters, state headquarters, àti divisional headquarters lower. But ọlọ́pàá kan náà ni gbogbo ẹ̀. Olúkálùkù wọn lọ́jọ́ dàgbà síbẹ̀ ni. Promotion, and you are saying that, and you are educating the public wrongly. Kò sí wàhálà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ìgbọ̀ngàn náà wà jẹ́ kí wàhálà yẹn lè pọ̀ dáadáa. Kódà àwọn àrífín yẹn ti wá ó ti ń pọ̀ jù ó ti ń bọ́ sí dọ̀tí. Actor ni o, kò ní lè ṣe o, kò ní ẹ máa wo náà bọ̀. If you know what is good for you, 11 a.m. Opeju, meet me at zone 2. Mo ráyè yẹn. Come to zone 2. Take a pàdé lẹ́nu ọ̀nà. Ẹ má rush wọlé. I will take you to that department. You go and see for yourself the warrant of arrest. And then you will have just 30 minutes to on your camera to correct that nonsense you have done. 11. I will on my camera. You will see me there. Come back and do the correction. Failure to do so, I am telling you on both sides, civil and criminal suits, I'm going for you. Madam, make sure pé láti 12 yẹn, pé mi ò ní dé EFCC office, pé mi ní dé CAC office níjọ́ Monday yẹn, ó pè mí lọ́mọ àlè. That is the last chance. just 11 a.m. you find me there. I will on my camera will be there. Now we are going in. Kakpadembe kono wo fure. Te ba ti wa. Te se mu bi eso ti ogbo yen. Te ba ti yọjú. Gbogbo wo de te se pẹ̀lú orúkọ mi all the nonsense. You will see. Àfidọ́ ko ma lọ re Igbo rere. Wàá rí pé màá kọjá border. Let's ma gbọ́dọ̀ border lọ. So, ìyẹn ni mama ṣe kiri. Tó bá pé wọ́n harmonize database ni, anybody who is on warrant of arrest, they will put it on their publish one system ó ti circulate. Wọ́n bá ní ká ọlọ́pàá kọ́ lọ gbé lọ, ká kọ́ lọ sí immigration l'Abuja, kọ́ ṣe ogun ẹ̀, ẹmọ iye tó bá dé, nígbà tí ìpẹ́sẹ̀ mi gé. Ariwo ajá tí ò bá tẹ̀lé mú olè, á tí ẹ̀ sì jó nílélẹ̀. Màá máa ṣe kéèsì lọ, wọ́n ní wọ́n rí wọn, wọ́n ti lọ. Ẹ lè escape eléyìí o, mo ti sọ tèmi. I know what I know. Ibi tá bá dé, èmi kọ́ mo lọ, ohun tó ti wọ́n ní side that they were able to send the confession. Say they want to back it with video. Ẹ wá sọ video yẹn tó wà ní fóònù yẹn, ẹ fẹ́ sọ ní Indian film mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ kí n dákẹ́. A máa rí ohun tó wà ní video yẹn, ibi tẹ́tí 3 seconds. Pé o fẹ́ gbá mi yẹn, pé fẹ́ fraud mi yẹn, wọ́n ò ní sọ pé wọ́n ní dé mi lóhùn zone 2, wọ́n máa dé mi lóhùn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń dá mi lóhùn. Ẹ máa wòran, wọ́n máa dé stage yẹn, gbogbo yẹn máa wọ́ọ̀rì. Kò ṣe pé ó ní mi ìfẹ́ já yín tán ni, ó ní reason tó ṣe tí ó máa débẹ̀. Ojoko bẹ́ẹ̀, you are not registered, you are not this. Ẹni tó ní lọ́yà gan gbọ́dọ̀ bọ́ta bá bébí sọ pé kò sí warrant of arrest. Nítorí wọ́n mọ̀ pọ̀ ẹ̀ka ọmọ bẹ̀, wọ́n mọ̀ bí táwọn kọ lẹ́tà sí. This one is just a terrible criminal. They know where they wrote the petition pé our client will not be coming and Mr. Omi is critical. Wọ́n mọ̀ bí táwọn kọ sí. Ṣáwọn yẹn sọ fún wọn kò sí warrant of arrest. You are coming on social media, you are telling people lies. Even our lawyer gan mọ̀ bẹ̀, wọ́n try láti fẹ́ corner gbogbo kéèsì. Mi ò tún gbà. I was there last week. Ṣáwọn lawyer tó mú kí lọ, wọ́n ní ti lọ wò pé can we see the petition? Can we see the warrant of arrest? Wọ́n á ti rí gbogbo ẹ̀. Ìwé àwọn ọlọ́mú petition lọ bẹ̀. Ẹmọ yẹn tọ́nà tó fi push petition ẹni. If there was no warrant of arrest, ṣé wọ́n ní sọ? Ṣé wọ́n lọ ẹ̀yin lẹ́sẹ̀ máa sọ fọ́lọ́pàá pé kò sí warrant of arrest lórí èèyàn báyò? Yomi yẹn kàn sọ èyí ló máa sọ fọ́lọ́pàá. Ọlọ́pàá lè ti pè mí pé Mr. Wemi, what is going on? Ó dùn mí pé nǹkan tí mo post yẹn, you are unable to see ẹni tí mo send ẹ̀ sí, gbogbo àwọn tí mo send ẹ̀ sí. Sí wàhálà. Akọ̀sáyé tọ́ camera, I want to speak my own truth. Kí ló kọ́ mi pẹ̀lú ẹ ń ṣe dọ̀tí káàkiri? Èmi ni wọ́n send nìkan sí, èmi ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbá, èmi mo ṣe gbọ́ ẹ̀. Ìwọ ló ti ṣe press conference lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. Doing the press conference in the name of that NGO, now it's a serious criminal offense. It's a serious criminal offense. You don't have right to operate until you are given the legal right. O lè máa jẹ́ orúkọ ẹnu ilé ẹ. Kò máa forúkọ ẹ ṣe tó bá wù ẹ́. I am Larry kini kan o lè máa ṣe ẹnu ilé ẹ. But the moment you start engaging members of the public with it, to take action and receive action, then it becomes a serious criminal offense because you know the law. You are not meant to operate with it. Only forúkọ rẹ̀ máa ṣe am activist Larry Omodia kò máa ṣe lẹ́yà Larry activist Larry Omodia forúkọ rẹ̀ lásán nìkan because when you write as an NGO, this is the law. The moment you write as an NGO, the government would assume they are dealing with multitude of people. They are dealing with board of trustees. Òun lágbára yẹn ṣe máa tún lè gbà mí ju lọ́yà lọ. There is no petition I want to write Moshewa as an NGO. I don't need lawyer to write anything for me. They can vet it for me. As an NGO, I will write and I will get audience. Tabafe work court, the Connie lawyer ma ṣiṣẹ́ lọ fún mi. My legal drafting department. And you are doing that, oh, they will fake ni. Oh, and you still have the effrontery to challenge me a legitimate NGO can be publish warrant of arrest to the court adájọ́ issue ẹ̀ fún. You are published and to satisfy a criminal like you. Ẹni tí wọ́n tó ń lóun defend gan àwọn ọlọ́yẹ̀ ti kọ ọkàn kan lọ́bẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti rí bẹ̀ wọ́n ò jẹ́ dọ́rùn kan tó ń dọ́wọ́ ní dọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú mi mo fọlọ́run bàbúrà. It's preposterous. Mo fọlọ́run ẹni kọ́ you will use my own as a last ni pé o máa tún dáṣọ ọdún ẹ̀ ṣòro. Anyway, age ruin tó ń fi age lọ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n pọ̀ dáadáa so it's not a big deal. Bọ́ ẹ máa wò mí lọ ẹ̀bẹ́bí ti sọ́nsìn mo ti sọ tí máa ṣe ẹjọ́ di àárọ̀ Monday ẹ̀bẹ́bí ti sọ ẹ máa wò nú àwọn méjèèjì láàárọ̀ Monday kẹ́ máa wò you need to keep people like this whether we put them in a place or you put them in prison because they don't belong to stay outside they are criminals ẹ bó ń jump káàkiri. Work on over DNA. I don't know what to share, but back there, you have done series of things to hurt him. Or you must pay. And if you do, we know how to go about it. You will see. Where repair? You will see. Simple question. Wọ́n máa take care on ní sọ pé tó ló jẹ́ celebrity tó bá fún ẹni approval ọmọ certificate ọmọ alọ́mọ fi nù dín ní. O pass through gbogbo yẹn o wá náà ń kọ́ kí lórí tèmi o bọ́ta can you imagine they call your me panty they kiri kọ I'm a convener for crying out loud. O tún ṣe dọ̀tí yẹn mo correct yẹn I have to play the voice of the ọlọ́pàá yẹn pé look at you are lying to people kílẹ̀ ń wá kílẹ̀ ń ṣe tánà di ara wa fún. Ṣàfẹ́ gba property Mohbad ni ṣé mi pẹ̀lú àwọn tó lọ fẹ́ ṣe estate fún Mohbad tó lọ fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan Mohbad foundation èmi bá ń ṣe gbòdò tí yẹn I just want to get justice for the guy move over to the next case I want the NGO to expand so that we can help many innocent Nigerians bá ṣe tọ́ wá yàtọ̀ bó ṣe jọ́kùnrin nǹkan ìkéré máa ń gbomi jẹ́ lójú mi wàá dé lómi tó máa lóun wà ní ẹ lọ sí Kirikiri ẹ lọ sí Ìkòyí prison ẹni máa sọ pé òun ti wà ń bì òun ti ẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe bóun débì ẹlòmí tó yẹ kọ́kọ́ fún warning pé hey we are warning you tó yẹ kí George kọ́ fún ní warning according to the law èèyàn kan tó lágbára ọ̀gá ni inú kọ̀ bí wọ́n dẹ̀ máa bribe títí wọ́n tún bribe débi pé George máa tún make sure pé you are hereby sentenced to 16 years imprisonment for what? That is what I want to do in my life. The little time I have left, I want to use it to say, in terms of human rights, this is how I want my country to look like. In the course of this whole advocacy, a 5-year-old girl was defiled by a security in a church, or in a school. The girl will not know. Only girl Madam Molola. The father of the girl was looking at me and saying, "Why are you fighting Kokimi for almost 1 hour 30 minutes?" I stood my neck. I stood on the DPO and the PRO of Ogun State. But why bother Debbie? I paid. I did everything. I paid for the girl stuff. The girl was just why is I need to set a serious example. Autonomy fame, autonomy name. I have name, I have fame. And I need to use it back for the cause of humanity. For one to stage the protest to me, on the 27th. Do you know what I'm going to face?
Okay, let me.
They might do this, but I said we will have to do this.
Let me just explain what I mean. You see, if you want to conserve your energy to be able to get to where you want to get to and achieve what you want to achieve, there are some people that you disregard. Yes, you can point them, you can call them out for who they are, but once you've done that, go beyond it.
Oh no, this person, I'm not going to take that from you.
You can't. No. You can take action. I'm not saying you shouldn't take action. Yes, by all means do, but don't go on and on. About them. Just go and take your action.
Maybe mo ṣe tẹnumọ́ justice for Mohbad máa tẹnumọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n máa dáyọ̀ mọ̀ ní EFCC àti ECS yẹn ẹ máa wò náà bọ̀ náà ṣé mi tí mo lè lọ bọ́dà níbi ní jẹ́ kọ́ ní fíìmù ní NCSC bẹ́ẹ̀ lè ṣe fẹ́ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ wò ibi tó competition náà pàtí yẹn kọ́ máa tún ní fíìmù bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ ríran wò ó fún ẹ right òun challenge èmi no you don't do that nonsense with me wẹ́n tó dúró dédé gan kò tí ì ṣe kínní èmi tí mò ń dárúkọ wù mí síta ṣọ́ọ́dẹ̀ lẹ pè mí ni ṣé mo dárúkọ ẹ̀ láti jọ tó tí máa ń ṣe justice for Mohbad ṣé gbọ́ orúkọ ẹ̀ lẹ́nu mi abẹ́ni fún post anything pé okay Wùmí I don't do that nonsense I follow the due process of the law ṣọlọ́pàá ò rí pé mo lọ pàǹtí ni wọn ò rí pé mo lọ ìdúrókò wọn ò rí pé mo dárúkọ warrant bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní màmá sọ ni èmi ni mo bọ́ta sọ pé lọ́ọ̀yà Wùmí tún kọ kíní wá sí same place tó ti ní wọ́n ti gba warrant of arrest fún challenge that tẹ̀bá mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe wọ́n para lọ bá yẹ ìgìrì gbẹ́gbọ́n ẹ̀yin lẹ́ approve gbogbo kíní ẹni kọ́ ṣe kíní ẹni wọ́n ní ẹ̀sí anyway mi gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ jù ó di 11 láàárọ̀ yẹn òun yẹn Wùmí yẹn I can say it categorically àwọn tó ń tán ni wọn ebi it's not because kò bá jẹ́ àbúrò mi gangan ló wà ní society I will tell you you are messing up with your chance of being treated with complete dignity under the law because ebi ò lè defend the right on stage yẹn because the question is owó ebi gan ló ṣe sí they gave you an invitation èmi rí báyìí ọlọ́pàá òun ni lawyer sọ okay I'm in court ó tún yá where is she tó ti acknowledge they called on the phone the lawyer said oh okay we heard you but please we want a formal invitation ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wọ́n ní no problem they went to do all their paperwork get every other person to yẹ sign the invitation yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ send there sí lawyer ó acknowledge ẹ̀ nígbà tó yá we are waiting for your client we are waiting for your client and you we are waiting ó tún yá ó ní I'm in court next thing she won't be able to make it because the son is not feeling well. ó wá di ṣe ogbó yẹn ó tún níjọ́ kejì ìyá Mohbad yẹn mo wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọlọ́pàá yẹn DSP yẹn mo wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tó pé tó ní orí òkè làwọn wà ó ṣé kò sí wàhálà wàhálà wà ó Yomi Fabi kọ́ máa kóòtù mi pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ yìí Yomi Fabi ti ya wèrè sórí social media òun dá wàhálà mu o àwọn òtẹ̀ báwọn fẹ́ ṣe báyìí o orí òkè táwọn gan wà ó wọ́n ní wàhálà tútù wàhálà máa wà wàhálà dé gbọ́dọ̀ wà torí mi ò sí ní ìdọ̀tí mi ò sí ní rọ́ I am a truth fighter.
Yes.
At the end of the day ẹ wá ṣe kí ni ẹ yọjú ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ èmi mo mú complain wá don't worry ẹni tí ọba ti wá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn the next step is we go and obtain àwọn ṣáà lè ní máa lọlé torí pé kò fẹ́ wá sí ọlọ́pàá ní ṣé máa lọlé kò possible now the right thing is to go and obtain warrant of arrest come in tó bá fẹ́ wá fún rẹ they will come and bring you by force wọ́n náà yìí tẹ súnmọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ dánwó lórí social media tó bá jẹ́ pé right ẹ̀ ni pé kó má yọjú ẹ kàn fi àdírẹ́sì ibi tó wà ẹ fi bá mi ṣeré wò ìbọn yìí ní ṣe jẹ́ sátidé yìí ẹ kàn fi bá mi ṣeré láàrin tí màá ní pa kínní ẹ kàn tẹ̀sí ẹ̀ sí nọ́mbà mi tí mi bá ní pa live show yìí káwọn òbí yẹn máa gbé pẹ̀lú wárántì àbí wọ́n ní gbé ẹ kàn fi bá mi ṣeré wò pé this is Yomi Fabi wàhálà ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ pọ̀ you are making mouth ẹ̀yin lọ́ọ̀yẹ̀ lọ dúró tì mẹ́ tí wọ́n bá ti gbé pẹ̀lú nọ́mbà ẹ kàn fi bẹ́ẹ̀ ibi báyìí ẹ fún wa ládírẹ́sì.
Can I explain? What I'm saying is we know the game. We know the game. There are some people who don't know the game that is being played out on our cyberspace. And that game used to win a lot of battles until now that is getting clearer to more and more people. So it's not like you're not gaining grounds. Everybody knows that you're gaining grounds, huge grounds for that matter. But what I'm saying is, face the goal more than.
Mo face ẹ ẹ máa wẹgbẹ náà kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa face goal tó o ní wẹgbẹ mọ́tò máa gbá ẹ irú àwọn ilé ọ̀kadà ni wọ́n àbí ọmọ àgbáyàn gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ló máa sanction papọ̀ face goal energy wà láti ṣẹ́fì mo lè ṣe case pẹ̀lú ọ̀rẹ́ tapọ̀.
Àwọn tí majority of people on social media already know that they are just rubbish. A lot of people now know that they are just, conjured up.
The truth of the matter is this, Mariam. Wunmi Cynthia Aloba ni kọ́kọ́ ni warrant of arrest wà lórí ẹ̀, and that is the honest truth. Wọ́n máa gentle bí oko pope when it is time. Gbogbo ètò ṣì ń lọ yìí.
So let that play out. They themselves know that they are playing a waiting game. They are just.
Wọ́n ṣì ń ná owó. Wọ́n fi ń buy time. ṣé àwọn nígbà tó fẹ́ take action tó fẹ́ make a move wọ́n send the letter àwọn wọlé pé báyìí ọ̀gá gbà wọlé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ wò ó wọ́n pè mí àti rí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo ilé ìpayán ni gbogbo ilé igbó kánà àwọn lọ́yà yẹn láìkì kọ́ bèbè ta direct wọ́n mọ̀ lára nísìnyí igbó ni so irú àwọn lọ́yà yẹn sì wọ́n sí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ torí it shows that they are trying to aid and abet on try láti evade because could make any sense even if you will not come it's just like when the former governor of Kogi tó ń lo kíní kan tí governor state yẹ ṣé kò padà dáhùn ayé ti gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti fún ẹ ní invitation wàá sí kọ̀kọ́ bójú ọmọ á lo 2 minutes níbẹ̀ ó máa honour invitation kò síbi tó wà ní òfin ó máa honour any attempt not to honour you are putting over somebody fugitive ọlọ́pàá lè máa sọ pé máa rí ànídìí ẹ̀mọ́ àfi tí complainant bá ti lọ sùn tí complainant ò bá ti sùn that invitation is still valid ká bọ́sibọ́sí Wunmi Cynthia Aloba I am telling you for free I didn't say you commit any crime yet but pé wọ́n invite yẹ pọ̀ tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ down yẹn invitation yẹn ṣì valid ó ń gbóná wọ́n ti adájọ́ ti ní ibikíbi tó bá ti rí ẹ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà they must arrest you there is that order and it exists speak to your lawyer kọ́ lọ bẹ̀ kọ́ lọ wò kí wẹ́rẹ̀ kan ní kébì máa publish ẹ̀bí mo jẹ́ punch tí mo máa publish warrant sórí lórí page mi èèlò ni ọlọ́pàá fẹ́ fún mi tí máa publish ẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ publish kí ni wọn ọmọ yẹn tó máa sọ fún punch kan tó publish ẹ̀ ẹ máa tọ́ra yín when it is time ẹ rí i pé gbogbo gbà yẹn ò ní right mọ́ àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé yín kan máa sọ pé wọ́n náà pè é tó tọ́ òyọjú òun kò tí òfin fọlọ́pàá tó bá fẹ́ ṣe wàá lọ bẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ mú dání lọ gbogbo òyìnbó tẹ̀ ń kọ sí pépà yẹn ṣèbẹ́yìn ni lọ́ọ̀yà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kọ́ lọ ẹ wá mú dání pé kò ṣe pé ó rí yín fi o our client is not disrespecting you or disregarding your invitation this is our client but you don't have jurisdiction AIG a commissioner under you is attending to the case so you don't have jurisdiction as AIG to look into the matter it's beyond you commissioner is bigger than you that command is bigger than you AIG so that's what we come to tell you it's simple ẹ dẹ̀ sọ fún AIG bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ dẹ̀ máa lọlé ó kọ ayé lẹ́rìí ṣe nígbà tí nìyẹn kébì àsẹ́ńjì òkè wá dákẹ́ èmi máa jà fún láìsọ ọlọ́pàá tí AIG kò bá fẹ́ jà mo máa jà simple ti dẹ́ ṣe tí wọ́n ń tọwọ́ ẹ wá gbọ́wọ́ ẹni ẹ̀dá 3.5 million.
ẹ jẹ́ kí senator Mariam submit so that.
Let me round up.
Another person. Yeah.
Let me just round up 1 minute.
Round up.
All I can say is that there is the Yoruba adage that says, "Toba kọwájú sí ẹ kò ta, tọkọ̀yìn sí ẹ kò ta, tó bá kù ọ́ nìkan dèrò àrẹ pa." That is the word I have for Wunmi today. When it gets to the level where every single person she feels are backing her begin to go one by one, then it will suddenly dawn on her that she has been used as an object of cyber fracas, and then it will be too late. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, thank you very much, Senator Mariam.
Extender, ṣé mo lè sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí? Yeah, I'm the next person.
Rárá o, mo jájú yín dé o. Àyè má lọ tọkùnrin fún mi o.
Okay.
Can we?